here for some drama. On the relaxed, stand straight up and walk up to the sidewalks. You guys will be all right. With all that said, let's go to get this tour started. Right now, we're coming to the base of La Villita and right into the Artist and River Theater. Now, we have seating on the left-hand side for about 800 people. We got our stage on the right-hand side where generally most of the performances take place. If you look at those fire bells on top of the stage, those fire bells are there to commemorate the 5,000 missions here in San Antonio. Now we have Miss Congeniality, the movie starring Sandra Bullock, was filmed right here on this Artist and River Theater. We also had, when the Spurs ever win a championship, they start the parades down there at the Artist and River Theater, and they go down in the complete opposite direction of what we do right now. It's actually really cool. All the sidewalks are packed, and it's a really neat thing to see. You have the parades on the boats, and then you have the trumpets with them. The trumpets are huge, like that big. And right here on the right-hand side, you'll be looking at this bronze sculpture here called Coming Honcho via Glass Nose Saddle and General Santa Ana sword displayed inside that very museum. Now, if you guys look right here to the right-hand side, you're looking at this tiny little island here. This tiny little island has these benches right next to it. You got this big old tree there. Now that big old tree is a cypress tree, and it makes up this entire little island with its roots. I would like to call that island Marriage Island. The reason why they call it that is there's over 400 proposals there a year. In fact, I had a couple of people get married on top of that little island as well. And I kept quiet though. I don't want to be rude and try to talk over the wedding ceremony, so I just kept driving by. Let them have their day. Once you guys look all the way down at the end of the river, you got this pretty cool red building with a green roof and a nice sunset in the back. Now guys, if you get in trouble, you're more than likely the building. Now the guys that designed this building, Atlee and Robert Ayers, they're a little bit superstitious. They added those grotesques there to keep the bad business out. Now, ironically, this building opened on June 1st, 1929. The stock market crashed a few months later, and it went right into the Great Depression. So much for keeping the bad business out, but at least the building still stands today. Now, if you guys want to get the absolute best view of that building anywhere in San Antonio, take a look right quick. That's a silent movie theater. It's the only Aztec themed theater we have here in Texas. Today's a live concert hall. You can go there today and view the live bands that appear inside that same theater. Now, I don't know how many of you people have ever seen the movie Selena, but what's to be coming up in front of us right now is the Selena Bridge. Now, the reason why we call it that is because we filmed a very small part of that movie right here on this bridge. In fact, I'm going to pass it up a little bit. If you guys look right above me, you can see that is where Jennifer Lopez sat. She sat right here on that side of the bridge when they were filming the movie Selena. And they filmed it from the right-hand side over here. If you guys to watch that movie again today, you can see one of our old toy boats passing right through. We're called the Iguana. At the time, the guy driving that boat, his name is Alex, and he still works here today. We're coming up here on the left-hand side. We have the Ami La Misión del Rio Hotel. Now, the Ami used to be St. Mary's All Boys School back in 1853. This was an actual school at one point. In fact, this was St. Mary's Law School when it got more popular. At some point, it got so crowded they couldn't hold all the students they had. They had to move them to the west of San Antonio. By 1968, it became the hotel it is today. Now, what's been coming up in a little bit, guys, is an optical illusion. There's been an illusion of a freestanding wall back to they pass this bridge. Look at the left-hand side straight up. We'll be looking at this huge giant wall right here on the left-hand side. This giant wall. It's pretty cool. Looks like a 2D wall. It looks like it's gone forever. From the pictures you're going to take.
I can see it very top.
Yeah, way up there, huh?
Now that building, that wall is a part of a building called the Next Hospital. The Next Hospital was what NIS opened up in 1930 as the first full-service hospital. I highly recommend you guys do. The Alamo is pretty much a symbol of independence and freedom here for Texas. Alright, now we're entering into one of the busiest parts of this entire Riverwalk. This area that we're coming into right now, guys. It's called River Square. Now, River Square has a different variety of restaurants and shops here. So my personal experience with these restaurants are really good. You know, good food here. They have good service down at these restaurants. If you guys are not eating at any of these places here, I highly recommend you guys come down here on your own free time. I see restaurants that are good for you to sit down and eat at any of these restaurants. Now, if you were to check the front of your ticket stub, every ticket has a number. You can call that number and make your own private boat if you wanted to. You can reserve a dinner boat like the way this is set up here on the right-hand side. Of course, it doesn't have to be a dinner boat, but if you wanted to do that, you most certainly can. You can have a boat just like the way this is set up, and just drive around with your friends or family. You can get a dinner boat, a cocktail boat, whatever you desire, on top of that little boat. If you check on the other side of your ticket, every ticket has a coupon on the back. If you have a coupon, you can try to cash it in for an entree at any of the restaurants here on River Square, or take it to the one of the venues around Alamo Plaza. A lot of the restaurants that we just listed right now, a lot of them have been here for many years, but there's one restaurant that's been in the longest. It's coming up right here on the right-hand side, which is Rio. Opened up their doors here back in 1946. They're the first restaurants to open up down here in San Antonio Riverwalk. They're also the first ones who started having dinner tables riverside. They're also the ones who started putting people on boats and taking them on tours of the downtown area. Street Bridge. I'll take you guys underneath that bridge in a little bit. From there, they loaded the entire building on a huge dolly with air pressure tires. They rolled the entire building down as they said to South Alamo on Roma Street. And that whole process took them 6 days. It took them 6 days to move a building 6 blocks. The only reason why it took that long is because anytime they move a little fast, the building will start wobbling. So they had to make sure they go slow as a facility. I would like to talk about the man of St. Arthur, Henry V. Gonzalez. Now, Henry V. was the first Mexican-American congressman. He served the House of Representatives from 1961 all the way to the 1990s. He did a lot of things for the city. Some of the things he did was pretty much Hemisphere Arena was the home of the brand new San Antonio Spurs. He used to debut the games here at the arena up until 1993 when they acquired David Robinson. They started playing in the Alamo. Finally, after they won their first title in 1999, they ended up getting their own stadium, the AT&T Center, which is still their current home today.
What are we doing? Are we gonna go fast?
No.
Now guys, these little itty bitty bumps that we just filled right now, this is going to be the most exciting part of this entire tour, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. Sorry about that. Earlier I was saying the convention center with Antonio, but on top of the tower, you can also go to the restaurant they have up there. They have a rotating restaurant that makes a complete rotation about every hour. If you guys have not visited that tower yet, I highly recommend you do. That is the second most important landmark we have here in the city, just right behind the Alamo. Now we have right here, this is another ticket location that we have. We're going to be waiting on these boats to do the same exact tour you guys are taking right now. I'm going to take you into the Riverside Lagoon, which sits right in the middle of the River Center Mall. You have the mall itself, opened up back in 1988. We got some familiar restaurants here on the left-hand side and some other restaurants on the right-hand side. We also got a food court here in front of us. And we have a lot of tables here on both the right and left-hand side of this lagoon. Now, all of these tables here, they are open to the public. It isn't like River Square that all those tables belong to those restaurants. The only one that belongs